Morning, because it's almost afternoon. I know it's been a couple weeks, I think, since I've touched base with anybody. I guess just trying to keep at it, working and being busy around the house. And then last week my folks came up for my third chemo because Andy wasn't here to be with me. So they were super. It's wonderful to be able to count on your family and for just about anything. It's hard when they're coming up and they don't know what to expect, and here they go up with me, and a 5-hour treatment really means 8-9 hour day for them to just hang out and pretty much do nothing. And but never complained, never said a word. They just were glad to be there for me. The chemo itself wasn't too bad, although they continue to blow out the veins in my one hand and they have to move them, so that's always tough. But the day itself isn't too bad. And usually the day after isn't so bad either. In fact, I've heard one lady say her husband always is like, he's a new man, like he gets rejuvenated. I'm not sure I'm quite that, great, but it's an okay day. But definitely, by the next day, start to go down. And definitely Saturday came on. Of course, it was a horrible weekend. Gray and cold and rainy and wet and damp and all those miserable things. And so it didn't help to begin with. But we got out of the house for a while in the morning, and I said, we just need to go for going, because I could just feel myself kind of losing it. So sure enough, in the afternoon, I pretty much came home, went to bed, slept most of the day. Sunday, a couple pretty tough days. Monday, went into work in the morning so I could set up, but just really, really miserable. My, hip joints and knee joints just felt like they could just collapse, and my hands hurt really bad to be able to pick things up. And then I have the normal stuff with the achy bones and the tingly fingers and feet, but just overall blah, just horrible feeling, so came home pretty much back into bed yesterday most of the day. Last night I could feel it lifting a little bit, but this morning I just was so blue. I'm like a waterworks. I just had a moment, I have a thought or no thought or somebody talking to me, and I just weep. So I'm hoping that will ease as well today. The sun's trying to peek out, and that would definitely help. And Andy's home, that helps to have somebody in the house so you're not alone all the time. But I'm so grateful because I do have friends that continue to be there for me. I'll get a card in the mail. I'll get a little gift from. I got something from overseas. Ellie sent me. Just something, that meant a lot to me. It's the little cross keychain and a little book, and little emails, and it's just, it continues to make me grateful that I'm so surrounded and loved and supported and cared for, and I really don't know what people do that don't have a support system, a network that they can, when they are feeling blue, that they can kind of fall back into and go, it'll be okay. Tomorrow is another day. It'll be okay. So this is mostly just a thank you, and to let you know that I really am, I'm doing good. I'm working. I went to work today. I'm just taking my lunch and, keeping at it, and the PET came back normal. That's good. There's no spots. Nothing is grown or changed or moved, and that's a plus. And 3 more chemos, and it's mostly just to make sure. So I just say thank you, and let's move forward and put this behind me so I can move on to the next thing. I just feel like I got so many things I need to be doing now, and Dawn sent me a thing from Bob Proctor, and it was so spot on for me, about where we are. And I've been reading that book anyway, Think and Grow Rich, and And for me, it's not about necessarily being rich, but it's being able to do all the things you want to do, and being able to have the things you need to do them, and being able to help others along the way, and enjoying your life, and being content, and helping others, and and if you I can't think of the word right now. That's part of the chemo brain. You lose things. You think of a word and the wrong word comes out, and it's just kind of a bizarre moment. But anyway, I'll have to finish that thought another day when I'm a little clearer. But just know that I love you all, and I'm hanging in there, and I just appreciate the comments, and I'll talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.